Welcome on in. If you are new here, I am Victoria from Your Wings of Ascension, and this is your daily astrological horoscope for Thursday, June 8th, 2023. We have a lot going on, so we're going to break down and then we're just going to talk about it because there's a lot. What are we feeling? Pen? I need a yellow pen, please. Thank you, pen. We have Venus in opposition. I drew on Mars. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to go like this. Venus in opposition to Pluto. So we are having a honest, deep look at what truly, truly matters. Venus in Leo is about what sets our heart ablaze with passion and joy. When you have Pluto there, you are stripping away everything that doesn't truly, absolutely light you up and bring you joy. That's what this transit is about. On a personal level, if it ain't bringing you joy, it ain't lighting you up, if it ain't making you want to dance in the streets, drop it. Period. You gotta let the dead weight go. That's what we're going through right now. The square over from Venus to Jupiter. Whoa, I drew a weird little shape there. From Venus to Jupiter and the North Node. We are reevaluating what we believe. We have had our belief system completely shaken up. Just like we said, we now know what lights us up and what doesn't. If it ain't lighting you up, you're dropping it. That means your belief system is also going to change. The lies, the programs, the stories, drop them. We are shedding the old. Drop it. If it ain't truly alive in your heart, Venus and Leo, it ain't truly yours. Let me say it again. Let me say this again. This is the epicenter of what we're dealing with. If it doesn't make you want to strip down to your skivvies and run in the streets yelling from the top of your lungs about how much you love it, if you don't want to dance the night away because of it, if you don't want to share it with everybody from corner of the world to corner of the world, drop it. This is about knowing what our heart deeply desires. When you have Pluto in Aquarius, it's about the collective. When you have Venus and Mars in Leo, it's about you and your heart. So get rid of the crap from the rest of the world that doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter. This moment is about clearing what ain't yours. And we do have some support with that. So let me bring this back up. I can show you where we're getting the support from this. We have Mercury, who is in a good trine over to Neptune, which is opening our mind to the beyond. We have an ability to connect with other people on a very, very deep soul level. So talk through with the people you know, the people you trust, the people you love. Talk through all this stuff. Honestly, bounce things off of them, because the reality is, more likely than not, the people who know you the most know what brings you joy because they see you light up. And maybe you've gotten your own head in the way, your logical self, or maybe you've been believing the programs and you've lost that understanding of what lights you up. But your friends who love you, your family who love you, they see those moments where you are in joy and they're like, "Aw, they're really happy," and they're happy for you. So maybe talk to them. It will help you through this. We also have support, with Jupiter, who I wrote all over, but y'all, know Jupiter's over here. Jupiter is in good conversation with Saturn. And this is about our belief system that has been shaken up being supported by Saturn. We feel a sense of responsibility and accountability for our beliefs, and we're willing to make the change. This is a supportive thing. Oorah, feels great. We also have today, with this moon still in Aquarius, we have the gift of emotional detachment. So these things that are coming up, the stuff we've been doing, believing from the outside that doesn't light us up, the stuff we've been believing from the outside that isn't in our alignment, that we're dropping, it can feel difficult because you've been attached to it. It's been a part of your story. This moon in Aquarius helps us to break the layers away without that emotional attachment. Being detached right now is gonna help you. I know, I said if it don't light you up, make you want to strip down and scream, it ain't worth it. But you also need to have the emotional intelligence to see what makes you want to strip down and scream and what doesn't. This moon in Aquarius is going to square over to Mercury and Uranus. It is going to square over to Mars, but it is going to trine the sun. So the moon is supporting us through the day by giving us the emotional detachment. Very helpful. We also have these connections to Uranus and Mercury, so we are able to bring in downloads from our own mind, but from beyond our own mind. The divine can drop things in. Yes, it's a square, so it's not necessarily going to feel comfortable, but it helps us to understand where to move forward. That opposition to Mars is a little bit annoyance of like, I really want to do this, but I don't know if I should because I kind of feel like, it's momentary, it will pass. The biggest thing that's going to help us is this trine over from the moon to the sun, where you have intellectual Aquarius and intellectual Gemini that help you to bring all of these things that we were talking about. The stripping of what doesn't light you up, the stripping of what you don't believe anymore, the stripping of the old self, the shedding of your exoskeleton, if you will. We can use now the logical from the Aquarius moon and the Gemini sun to bring it into reality. My advice, as I said, with the Mercury in sextile to Neptune, talk to your people, right? They know when you're in joy, they see it. Honor the fact that you have been where you've been. You might have made a mistake. You might have believed a lie. You might have told a lie. We're human. You needed to go through that journey to learn to get to the next place in your journey. That's what this is all about. Falling and ripping your knee and fun, but you realize maybe I shouldn't be running in flip-flops. Talk to your people. Be honest with your people. Bounce things off of your people. Honor the journey you've been on. And use the support to make the change. Whenever we have Leo, we have our heart. This is hard. I know this. We're all going through it. I'm fighting my own demons through it right now too. You're not alone. We've all got things we're dealing with. I have some massive things that I have believed that I'm like, holy cow, I don't know that I believe it anymore. But it's okay. Use the Gemini sun and the Aquarius moon to help you understand it and bring it in. And remember, if you ain't stripping down and dancing in joy, it ain't for you anymore. All right? As I tell you guys every time, and I mean this from the very bottom of my heart, you've got this. Lean on your family. Lean on your friends. We've got this. I love you all. Stay in your heart with yourself and with others. I will see you on Friday.